to your website, generate more leads? Well, welcome to Traffic Keys. You're in absolutely the right place. I'm Atiba D'Souza. I'm kind of your host here, but really and truly, this is a community for all of us to come learn, hang out, ask questions, and flat out get better, okay, and generate more traffic and more sales through our websites. Now, I've been an entrepreneur for just over 20 years now, so it's been a really long time. And I've owned all sorts of businesses, right? But what really got me to this place where I can be here and share with you and really pour out my heart about how to generate organic traffic really started way back in 2014. See, in 2014, I was in the middle of running another company. It was actually a bakery that we had. It had multiple locations. And we were running Google ads at the time, right? So we were paying for ads in Google to show up when people did searches, and people would show up, they would click on our ads, they would search, they would click on our ads, they would come to our website, they would order baked goods, we would deliver, and it was fantastic. Back then, we were paying about $6 to acquire a new customer. But then sometime in 2014, Google decided to change the game. And how they changed the game was they raised the prices. That's game changing, right? So what used to cost me $6 to acquire a customer, in 2014, that jumped all the way up to $21 to acquire the same customer. Absolutely insane, absolutely unheard of. And so we needed to do something different. We needed to find another way. Right. But the first thing we did was we shut off the ads. Right. So after that happened, I shut the ads off and we started analyzing and trying to figure out what we could do next. And we started looking at SEO and a bunch of other things, Facebook and so on and so forth. And in the midst of that analysis, okay, get this, in the midst of doing that analysis, the phone kept ringing. The orders kept coming in. And I literally went back and took my team back to Google and said, hey, did we shut the ads off? Did we miss it? And lo and behold, we did. We had shut the ads off, but the sales didn't stop. And so then I started thinking, what in the world happened? And we started doing a little bit of investigation and realized that we had built sales pages to sell our bakery items, okay, that we were driving the traffic to from the Google ads. Well, guess what? Google simultaneously had ranked those same sales pages for a bunch of keywords that we weren't even buying ads for. We were dumbfounded when we realized this. We didn't even realize that we were doing successful SEO. So that stopped me right there and said, okay, let's take a moment and try to figure out what has happened here. Why did it work? We know it worked. We didn't even try to make it work, but it did work. Let's figure it out. What in the world happened? How did we not lose any revenue? It's a great problem to have because we wanted to duplicate it and continue. And what we realized, guys, follow me on this. What we realized was each one of our sales pages that ranked, because not all of them did, but each one of them that continued to rank, they all followed a very specific formula that we had lucked into. We got lucky. We didn't do it deliberately. We lucked into this formula and we said, okay, so we duplicated it and it worked again. And we duplicated it and it worked again. And then I tried it for other people and it worked for them. And then I started to systemize it. And that is what I want to share with you guys. What we've been working on for the last 7 years, since 2014, what we've been working on since then in the SEO space of how to get pages to rank, how to get pages to page 1 in Google and drive quality traffic to your website. So I've come up with 3 key principles, which we're going to be teaching, which I'm going to be sharing with you here in Traffic Keys. These are the 3 key principles that if you understand them, and not just understand them, but then implement them, you will begin driving quality, organic traffic to your website. So guys, that's what Traffic Keys is all about. That's how I got here. Okay, I've done this for literally hundreds of pages now in the last 7 years. Okay, and so I know it works. Know what I'm going to be sharing with you really works, and I want to give this to you. I'm giving this to you, and I'm teaching you this because I want you to have success. That's my heart. I want you to have success. Some of you who have been on a journey in your business, whether it was brick and mortar and now you're online, or maybe you started online, wherever you came from, okay? You're running an online business right now and you're trying to figure out desperately, how do I get more traffic? How do I get more people to see my business, to know about me? Do I have to go out and pay Facebook a ton of money? Do I have to go pay Google a ton of money? What do I need to do? Well, I'm going to tell you, organic is an option for you. And it's an option for you to start today, okay? It's not nearly as sexy as some of those other paid ads and so on and so forth that bring you results. You start today and get results tomorrow. But this is an option. Organic traffic is an option, and once you build it, it just continues. It just continues. It doesn't stop. It doesn't go away. As long as you keep going, it doesn't go away. Unlike paid ads. Once you stop paying for the ad, guess what? The traffic goes away. But if we build it right organically, they will come and it will continue. So I'm going to be teaching you those 3 principles. Let me give them to you really quickly before I go. There are going to be a ton more videos and a ton more content on this. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on YouTube. And you can also find the podcast. They're all Traffic Keys. I'm Traffic Keys on Facebook, Traffic Keys on YouTube, and Traffic Keys in your podcast app. But here are the 3. Y'all ready for this? The first one, audience definition. You've got to know who you're talking to. The second one, content strategy. And then the third, and if you do the first 2 right, the third one, a lot of people are going to think I'm crazy when I say this, but if you do the first 2 right, the third one just kind of falls into place. And that is your SEO. That is SEO. If you do the first 2 right, SEO becomes very simple. I'm not saying it's not a lot of work. I'm saying it's going to become simple for you. So those are the 3 guys. We're going to be deep diving into all of them. I'm here for your questions. So you can reach out to me on Facebook or on YouTube. Just drop a question. I'm here to answer. We're building a community to answer your questions. So whatever it is, ask away. Again, welcome to Traffic Keys. I'm Atiba D'Souza. I can't wait to see your business and your website grow.